Hello and welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. And in this video we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends Walgreens exclusive Moonstone figure. Now she is a very highly anticipated one. People have been asking for a Moonstone for quite some time, and we got her as a Walgreens exclusive over in the US, and over here in the UK she was from Pulse and most of the other retailers as well. I'm very excited to open her up and take a look. There's a lot of cool things going on with this figure. Not a huge amount of accessories. We've got an additional pair of hands and that is it. But it is still a cool figure to have and could potentially spell some good news for the future moving forward. Now, who is Moonstone? So let's talk a little bit about Moonstone while we also have a look at the figure. Now the figure is on the new female buck, so it's got the pinless arms with a double jointed elbow. Unfortunately not got the pinless legs, but she is in her kind of signature white and yellow costume, which is really cool. There's a lot of detail on the face there, but there's not a lot to say about the actual figure. The articulation is what you would expect from a female figure with the double jointed elbows, but the details on her are good, and the kind of finish on her is very good as well. So let's talk a little bit about who Moonstone is. Moonstone is Carla Sofan. Now she originally got her powers in the comic book from fusing with I think it was the Gravity Stone to do the Kree, and basically became a bit of an anti-hero, a bit of a villain. She was a bad guy, but she was also an anti-hero in some of the comic books. She also actually went on to hold the Miss Marvel mantle at one point, but she's predominantly recognised to be part of the Thunderbolts and the Dark Avengers. Now, as I just pointed out there, she's actually got the little Thunderbolts logo on the back of her costume, which is a really nice little touch, and I didn't actually pick up on in any of the kind of promo images or any of the promo videos or anything like that. So it was really cool to kind of have that. But considering she's linked with the Thunderbolts, and we've also got a Thunderbolts movie coming out in the MCU in the next couple of years, but yeah, she's linked with the Thunderbolts. So does this mean that we're going to get more Thunderbolt figures moving forward? Personally, I really do hope so, or potentially even going to get some more of the Dark Avengers if we get her in her Miss Marvel costume a little bit later down the line. But yeah, there's a lot of potential in regards to seeing this figure, because it does seem like a bit of an odd one to just kind of release on its own as a Walgreens exclusive if it wasn't part of a bigger team moving forward. Now, I mentioned Miss Marvel. Moonstone is actually kind of classed as one of Miss Marvel's kind of most powerful villains, if you like. I think that's the correct way of saying it. But she, because of the powers that she has, she's classed as one of Miss Marvel's kind of most powerful villains, and as I said, did actually replace Carol Danvers for a very short spell as Miss Marvel herself because of her power abilities. Her power set is very similar to Miss Marvel in the respect that she's got super strength, that she can fly, that she can do like proton blasts and stuff. So she's a pretty cool character. Now, because of the amount of abilities that she does have, let's just a little closer look there at the Thunderbolts logo, but because the amount of abilities that she does have, and she's a standalone figure that's not part of a bigger wave, I would have liked to have had some kind of accessories or some kind of power effects. Maybe it would have been nice to even just have, I don't know, maybe even just sort of some kind of stand similar to like the cannonball stand that we could have kind of fit her into, maybe, or like, you know, put her feet onto or something. I just think for a standalone figure it would have been nice to have more than just an extra set of hands, because on display she's a little bit vanilla. You know, she doesn't really do that much. You know, you can display her like this and that's great. Now in figure photography you can obviously add those effect pieces and camera tricks and stuff like that, and backgrounds and bits and pieces to kind of accentuate, if that's the correct word, her power set. But as a figure, especially as a standalone store exclusive figure, it would have been really nice to have had a couple of extra accessories and power effects with her. Even maybe just some alternate hands that kind of had effect pieces. I mean, Hasbro's made them for other figures, so why not just throw them in here to add to Moonstone? Either way, I mean, she's definitely worth picking up if you're a fan of the Thunderbolts or the Dark Avengers, or just Moonstone in general. Or if you're a Miss Marvel collector, she's definitely worth having for her kind of rogues gallery. But yeah, I'm hopeful for what this might spell for the future moving forward. Either way, there she is, Miss Moonstone, Miss Marvel, aka Moonstone, the Walgreens exclusive Marvel Legends figure. Please do like, share, subscribe, and check out my channel for some other 5-minute figure reviews. All support to the channel is obviously very much appreciated. Thank you very much for watching. There we go, Moonstone, Marvel Legends, Walgreens exclusive, part of the Thunderbolts. There we go. That's it. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you soon.